Hey everyone, welcome back. Wow, nice to be with all of you again. And I'm going to continue a bit with some of the poem reading which has been happening. Fortunately, I have had a couple of friends uh, who have uh, who have said that they are eager to join this, and so I'm going to try and keep it up until I can. I have found some very, very, very interesting poems as I tried finding material to be read out. And some of them have been shared by some extremely, extremely close friends too. Uh, Gargi, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Uh, and there are some people from across the globe who have said that they would really love to be a part of this. Uh, so today I will start with one poem which was possibly which has been, it's a very short poem of the Victorian era. It was suggested to be by a dear friend KK. And the poem is by William Ernest Henley, and it's titled as Invictus. And let me see if it strikes a chord with everyone. So the poem goes like this: Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. That is what we need to do nowadays. And I have a couple of requests to be a part of this. And I'm first going to connect with a dear friend Preeti from Sydney. And let me just try. See, is that Preeti coming in? Is told. I think she's just about connecting.
Hello.
Hey, hi Preeti.
Hi. Can you see me properly?
I can see you, but I can see you turned onto a landscape.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Try.
yeah. Now
Let
you're
me-
straight.
Okay, I just need to go a little back.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi guys, everyone. This
Lavetta?
is Preeti. Preeti is
Hi.
technically my senior, actually, from my MBA school, and 1 year senior. And strangely, not that we spoke a lot when we were in college.
Yes,
The connection has
definitely.
primarily happened much after we left the college.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
And Preeti is based in Sydney.
Over food.
Yes.
Bonded over food.
Bonding over food, absolutely. And Preeti is based in Sydney, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And she's going to read out something very something I presume which she works with those children possibly who have possibly written or
Yeah. I'll just read out something that I really like from
Okay,
the poem.
cool.
Yeah. So, but we will come to doing future sessions of some of the other ones. Yeah. So I'm going to read out from this book called The Memories. It's by a poet called Lang Lear, and I think she's Kiwi, but she's got this amazing sense of romanticism and in her, and a certain kind of love that is very different.
Wow.
So I'll read a couple of small ones. They are very small poems. I'll read a couple of them. Yeah. So the first one's called A Dedication by Lang Lear. She lends her pen to the thoughts of him that flows from it in her solitary. For she is his poet and he is her poetry.
Wow.
So that's the first one.
Poetry.
The second one that I read, and her words really resonate very well with me. I guess with anyone pretty much. But here's another small one that I thought. Actually, let me find something that you can talk, Amit, until I find something.
Yeah, sure. I have the other Preeti I was speaking about on my Facebook, right, is also connected in. I think she may also join us later for something, but...
Can get her to join now.
So, don't worry, she'll be there. She has a lot of content. When she starts her content, we will not have anything to say.
Okay.
So we'll wait for that. Sorry, Preeti, I didn't mean the other Preeti from London. I did not mean. I mean that in a very nice way. And
okay, so here is another one I'll read before I just finish it off. So this is called a question. It was a question I had worn on my lips for days. Like a loose thread on my favorite sweater, I could not resist pulling. Despite knowing it could all unravel around me. Do you love me? I asked. In your hesitation, I found my answer.
oh my God! Wow! In your hesitation, you found an answer. I actually did something on a Marathi poem yesterday, which was Prem Manje, and literally quite resonates with that. Where sometimes Prem Manje na bolna. So in that hesitation also, you literally say a lot of things. Awesome.
Yes.
Some poets happen to capture it so nicely. Very
yeah,
nice.
the emotions very well captured. Emotions really well captured. Yeah.
Good, Preeti. Thank you so much for joining in. I look forward to some more sessions. The other Preeti, are you still there? If you're still there, do you want to join in? It would be nice to have you. Preeti, I will disconnect you now and we will surely see you. Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone else who is there who would like to join in and read out something or even just say something? If you are there, send in a request and I would. Preeti, just hold on. I'm just trying to see. Are you there? Or can you send me a request again? Or does it show your request is still pending? Oops, no questions. Okay, I can see you now. Yes, just hold on. Now I'm connecting Preeti. She is waiting. Hello, everyone. Keep coming.
Hi, Amit.
Hi, Preeti. I have two Preetis online today. Brilliant. This must be some kind of and what you are hearing in the background is Marathi Natya Sangeet. Am I
That's
correct?
right. That's right.
Absolutely.
So
Very
this
nice.
morning, Rajesh and I have been spending our time listening to beautiful melodies.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
So
Preeti is so a bit brief background. Preeti is from UK, rather stays in UK. She is. I'll give a very brief introduction. I won't embarrass you. She's a very good friend, and we have connected through food over Instagram, and it's been a very big association now for about 4 to 5 years now.
that's right.
That's all I will say. Nothing more.
Thank you. And both Rajesh and I are absolutely lucky to have you as our friend. And Meenal as well. Yes.
Great.
Okay.
So Preeti is currently working on something in her home where she is doing up a wall in a very different way and actually creating a mural.
Yeah, that's right.
So Preeti, could we see something which work in progress?
Do you think I can turn the camera or should I just turn around? I don't know.
I think you should be able to see if there is.
Oh, no. I'm
You may have to
technically
just
not.
turn around.
Yeah, I'll just turn around and show. Okay, so
Wow.
this is the mural here. I show it properly. Yeah. So, well, since I think I do get a bit anxious with things changing, so what I decided was do a bit of art therapy for myself. So, obviously, I can't have the rest of the walls around the house, so I asked Rajesh if I can have this wall particularly, which is outside. So, what I decided was to have a frame and see how it develops throughout the time, adding in bits which will make me happy and all the things which I want to see for myself as well as for the rest of the society. So I have a Kalpa Vruksha here coming up, which will basically cater to, how do I hold it? Okay, there. Which has loads of flowers and leaves and it'll also bear some fruits in due course of time and provide for the mankind. And I have got Krishna here, who is the epitome of love and who's also a savior for the mankind. And hopefully, in due course of time, under this window, I plan to have Kamadhenu, Kamadhenu is basically a cow who provides everything for the society as well, for the nourishment of the society. So that's what my vision is.
Okay.
And slowly, gradually, it's coming up. I don't know. I'm not a good painter or an artist, but yes, the lines seem to convey what I have in my mind.
Awesome. So let me just break this up. When you started off, was it something as a picture which you already had in your head and that you wanted to do this particular thing, or did it just develop as you started?
No, it just started like, what do I want, basically? So if I want my society to flourish, what do they need? They need happiness.
Okay.
But for the happiness, obviously, they need to nourish themselves physically and through their souls as well. So
Correct.
all these I had to put down, cut into bits of pieces, I'll say, and then connect them to all these symbols. So these are basically the symbols in my mind.
Okay.
So that's how it will actually
Perfect.
come
And
up.
then you ended up actually first sketching it on the wall itself by pencil or something. And
Yeah, with a pencil.
Okay. And all these, the other elements, other than the paint, you have used glass and stuff there?
Yes, yes. I didn't want it to be really rather fine as the artists do it, because
Right.
I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. I wanted it to be rough.
Okay.
So I started with some kind of clay which Rajesh had got. It's not a clay, it's called a whitening powder.
Okay.
And mix it with PVA glue and water. And I used my fingers basically. I wanted to go
Right.
all into it. So I rubbed it all around the wall, used my thumbs to create the shapes.
Awesome. I think we have lost Preeti for a moment. She's reconnecting. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're clear.
Yeah. That's the air drying clay, which actually dries up and easy to shape as well. So that was much more
Okay.
easier for me to deal with. Yeah, so these shapes have come up, and I'm using glass as well, which will reflect. Sorry, it's a bit windy here.
Yes, I can imagine.
And also on Facebook, not on Facebook, sorry, on Instagram, I asked some of my readers to let me know, should I leave these leaves as white, or should I
Okay.
use a black paint and use gold on it? Because both Rajesh and I
Gold-
couldn't make
that
a
gold was
yeah.
there.
Yeah. So we couldn't decide what to do. So we left it to the others who were watching me develop this frame, and they have actually voted on black and gold. So now that's what we are going to do it. So hopefully, until the time we are homebound, this frame will be filled in with loads of stuff which I and Rajesh want to see. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Today, in fact, Preeti has also shared an image which is from some other country. I'm not really sure which country it was, where artists have actually
Yeah.
painted literally lanes or houses all across with such kind of stuff. So whether it be murals, whether it be just paintings, people have started doing that. It just looks a
Yeah.
very colorful street, though I'm not sure if a
It's-
senior is going to be very kind in letting you do all the houses. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he will. No, not at all.
Okay, Preeti, I
He's
think
given
you
me
should
a
get
wall
in.
outside the house.
No, you should get inside the house now. It's pretty windy. Please don't.
Yeah, I will,
please
yes.
Take care of your health.
Yeah.
And if there is anybody else who wants to join in, please let us know.
Thanks, Ahmed.
Thank you, Preeti. Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. That was brilliant. If there is anybody else who wants to come in, but please let us know. Are these requests when you go live with somebody and you can watch the lives? There is Mukta. Mukta, are you live? Would you like to join? Just tell me yes or no, and I will put in. I think I have a few of them over here. Or else let me know when you are free, and then we could look at a specific time and we could have you also. Number of people joined in. Thank you so much, and thanks for the session today. We will try and get more people to share what they are doing, more people to read what they are doing. what they have been up to, poems, some paragraphs from books, anything that works, anything that is able to cheer up people. Okay, so fair enough. We will possibly come in some other time again. I will let you guys know. And yes, Mukta, surely later. And I think you have a lot which you can share with people, and I think people will enjoy it. So later, definitely, and hope to see you guys all again. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.